Welcome back to Southern Soul with a Cajun twist. I'm your host, Chef Sophie Marie. And of course, you know we're building up confidence as well as flavors in the kitchen. I hope you have your sweet tooth ready because we're going to be activating that bad boy today. Today's episode is brought to you by Summit Mercantile Antique Mall, Pink Company Beauty Supply, and Vintage Girls of Summit, Mississippi. Let's get into what we have here. You know I'm your favorite chef. You just don't know it yet. This one here is going to be fun. Sophie's Cookie Closet is bringing you something enjoyable straight to your living room, kitchen, home, you know, wherever you are right now watching me, okay? We have these pecans, so we're going to be doing butter pecan chocolate chip cookies. That's right, I'm a chocolate lover, and you know cookies are a sister's love language, okay? So we're going to be cooking up some cookies. We're going to be making something very easy, you know, Cookie-Crumble banana pudding without the bananas, actually. So this Cookie-Crumble pudding is going to be enjoyable with or without the bananas, okay? First thing first, we need to get these pecans toasting. So we're going to toast these at 350 for about 15 minutes. We're going to get those nice and toasted to get all of those oils out of there. It's going to make for a great butter pecan cookie, okay? So while we're waiting on that, we're going to get started on our Cookie-Crumble banana pudding without the nanas, okay? So Cookie-Crumble pudding, nice and easy. So we have two different kinds of cookies. We're going to start with our vanilla wafers as well as our shortbread cookies. Now, you can incorporate any cookies that you like. You can go all vanilla, shortbread, whatever it is that floats your boat, but we're going to get with the vanilla wafers as well as the shortbread cookies. I love a Cookie-Crumble pudding. It's nice and easy. We're going to start with the instant pudding. So we have an entire package of the banana instant pudding. I have Damien. He's going to be assisting us again today. Thank you, Damien, for your help. It's always a pleasure to have you join me in the kitchen. We're going to add in about 2 cups of the whole milk, and we're going to go ahead and give this a nice, thank you, Damien, a nice mix. When we're mixing this instant pudding with this whole milk, we're looking for a nice thick consistency. This is going to be fun. Now, if you're preparing this for your family, loved ones, and friends, be careful. And especially if you're using a hand mixer, you don't want any of your mixture to be going all over the place. Listen, you can incorporate this with strawberries. There's a strawberry. And let me tell you this. Any instant pudding, this is just simple and easy. So you can do a strawberry. You can do blueberry, raspberry, blackberry. Make your puddings fun. The traditional pudding, of course, is banana pudding. And so when you're working with the instant pudding, you know that it takes a little time for it to come to its thickness, okay? But if you're using any type of fruits with your instant puddings, you know it builds lots of flavor. So I'm just going to work this up to get a nice consistency, nice and thick, okay? So sometimes a lot of people, they have issues with the bananas. I've had people who come and tell me about the thickness of the banana, whether it's thick, whether it's too thin or something to that extent. Slice those bananas. If you're using any fruit, slice them nice and thin. So I'm liking this. This is looking nice. This isn't your traditional banana pudding, of course. We have some nice ingredients that we're going to incorporate in here. And if you're using a hand mixer, yes, you can get your workout on with this bad boy. It's definitely a workout. You can definitely use a stand mixer, but it's just something easy. You can use a whisk as well. It's still going to get you a little workout. Okay, so this is nice and thick. I'm enjoying this. So we're going to add in our other ingredients. So this is, like I said, this is your Cookie-Crumble banana pudding. So I'm going to sit this right here for a moment. I want to let you know this now. We're going to add in some condensed milk. We're going to add in condensed sweetened milk. We're going to add in the entire can of the condensed sweetened milk in here. Yeah, this is banana pudding with or without the fruit. It's gonna make a great cookie pudding. So my nephews truly enjoy this pudding without any of the bananas. And we're also going to add in cream cheese. This is going to give it that nice creaminess that we're looking for. I enjoy this recipe. Hopefully you all will try this one as well. Damien, I'm going to get you to take this for me. Thank you. I greatly appreciate your help today. We have one more that we're going to add in. We're going to add that one in last. That's going to be our extra heavy whipping cream. So we're just going to get this well incorporated, all of this together. We have our pink Himalayan salt. That's going to balance out all of those sweeteners. Once you incorporate the condensed sweet milk, you know that's going to, it just makes it all the more sweet. So we need to get something to balance it out. So we're going to add in that pink Himalayan salt here. And all of the ingredients are easy, okay? They're easy. And the cream cheese, you would need to have that sitting out for room temperature. Do not put the cold in here. It will not blend very well. It will not blend at all. So we're just going to continue to give this a nice mix. We're going to add in this extra heavy whipping cream. Now, like I said, this is an easy cookie crumble pudding, one that you can share, and it stretches. This is why I enjoy this. When you just use the regular packages of the instant puddings, sometimes you got to add 2 and 3 and packs, depending on how many people you're trying to feed. But one pack, the family size pack of instant pudding, add your condensed milk, add you half cream cheese or the entire stick of cream cheese. I like to use half of it. Okay, we're just gonna keep getting this a nice little mix here. And the longer it sits, the better it gets. So once you prepare this that first day, the next day it's gonna be great. This is one that I'm telling you can bring to your family functions and everything. So, okay, I'm liking the way this is looking. So we're going to incorporate our extra heavy. Now, you hear me when I'm saying extra heavy whipping cream, because there is a difference. This one that I have is an extra heavy one. It's just more thick. It has a more thick texture to it. And I'm going to tell you what this will put you in the mind frame of once it gets set in the refrigerator for a while. I don't know why I'm thinking cooled off, but I guess because it's Cool Whip, okay? But once it has chilled, take this for me, Damien, thank you. Once it has chilled in the refrigerator for, I'll say at least an hour or so, it's going to put you in the mind frame of an ice cream. It really will. It is really enjoyable. Those cookies become extra soft. And it just changes the game. Of course, we want to add in some banana extract because we want to give this a nice banana flavor. We have the banana instant pudding. Of course we do. But we need to add in a little of the banana extract. So I'm going to go ahead and incorporate that now. So I'm going to add, let's say, a tablespoon. We're going to eye it. There we go. That's about a tablespoon. No worries at all. And we're going to go ahead and add us a razzle-dazzle pinch of razzle-dazzle of the pink Himalayan salt. Okay? And you can smell, oh my goodness. This is so easy, so fun. Yes, the kids can help you, but they have to be monitored while they're in the kitchen, or else you will have all your pudding everywhere, okay? And just to make it a lot more fun, just to make it a little fun, we're going to add just a taste of color, food color, okay? Just to make it a little fun. I love this cookie pudding. I truly do. And I feel like your family will enjoy this as well. So, oh yeah, this is looking good, smelling good. See how easy this is? And you see how, hold on, hold on, let me turn you down a little. It's going to turbo overdrive. We do not need those problems, okay? The bowl running, the hand mixer running, we don't need those problems, okay? You see how I added just a little color to it? Not much. Just a little color to give it a little fun, okay? And like I said, you can enjoy this with or without your banana. This is a cookie pudding. One that's real nice and easy. I'm gonna get you to, get that for me right there, Damien. Thank you, I greatly appreciate it. I'll sit this off to the side. It's time for us to build this cookie pudding. Before we get to building this cookie pudding, I need to check on those pecans. We don't need those problems, okay? All right. Damien, I'm gonna get you to just take one of those little spoons and just kind of stir those around in that oven just to ensure that it's an even cook on all sides. When you're preparing, I smell them. I smell those pecans. I smell them. And when you're doing those pecans, you can crush them up. I like to use half pecans, and you want to ensure that it's not crushed too much because sometimes it can burn very quickly. The larger pieces take a longer time to roast, so you don't want the problem with the smaller pieces. Okay. Oh yeah, they're looking nice. They're looking nice. I'm gonna let those go for a couple more minutes. Not even 5 minutes. So let's build this cookie crumble banana pudding. Okay, let's build that bad boy. So this is the fun part. This is where we get to layering. Okay, so we're just gonna take these vanilla wafers. We're just gonna crush them up. This is so easy. So easy, so fun. We have runaway vanilla wafers here. Runaway vanilla wafers. They don't want to go in the pan. They don't want to go in the pan. But it's okay. They have to come. They have to go in the pan. I'm going to grab me a little dipper outer. Okay. Grab me a little dip. So we're just going to scoop all this out here. And like I said, you can add you some bananas, strawberries. You can easily turn this into a strawberry banana cookie pudding. You can easily do that. You can get you some strawberry glaze and just kind of have fun. Be creative with it, okay? Not only are we building confidence, we build flavors. And this one here is full of sweet flavors. I love this cookie pudding. See how easy this is? And you just set it in the fridge. The longer it sits, the better it gets. Okay? So we also have this caramel. This is going to take it up a notch. This is going to take it up a notch. So we're going to layer cookie pudding caramel. Okay? Let's go. Nice and creative. Now you let these kids see this. They'll have caramel all over your walls. So be careful. Monitor those children while they're in the kitchen. Don't leave them by themselves. They get a little crazy. Damn, I'm going to get you to remove those pecans from the oven, please. And because I can tell now, I can smell those babies. Because we need to allow time for those to cool down. Okay, so we're going to add the shortbread cookies here now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. When I tell you this right here is going to be one you can take with your family, loved ones, and friends, and they will have at it. I'm telling you. My mother would always prepare some type of dessert, and puddings are always the go-to. Like, seriously, they're so quick and easy, and they're fun. You see how I'm just crushing these? Cause it's really nothing to it. You just kind of like just layer it how you like it. You know, no need to really take notes outside of the pudding. You know, and hey, and if you are one who likes to just make your own pudding, no problem at all, no problem. Okay, I smell those. I'm looking around like, where are those pecans? I smell those. So if you're one of the ones who like to, like I said, make your own, have at it. But this is just quick and easy. We love quick and easy desserts. You know, you can put these in some little shooters. You know, you can put these in the pan like how I have them, or you can put them in like some little cake shooters and enjoy. Like it's the creativity is limitless. You can do what you like on there. Okay, so this right here is nice. We'll spread that out. I want to ensure that I get all of that pudding out of there as much as possible. I don't want any pudding left behind. This smells so good. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, don't take my word for it. I encourage you. Thank you, Damien. I encourage you to make this for yourself. So we're just going to give this a nice little spray. We're going to add some more of that caramel there. And we're going to add our last layer of cookies to our cookie pudding. And we're going to wrap that up. And if we place that in the fridge, we're going to have that bad boy covered and let it sit. And remember, I told you, the longer it sits, the better it gets. I feel like Mother would be proud of me creating easy desserts on the win. For the win, okay? For the win. Easy desserts for the win. How about that? Okay. I love caramel as well, as you can see. Okay, so we're going to leave a few of those shortbread cookies just to give it a little design, okay? Just to make it pretty, okay? So we're just going to place some here, okay? Nice. Yes. And if you haven't tried it, yes, you can take your regular pudding and you can do what you do, but add what Chef has taught you today in the kitchen, and I'm telling you, it's going to amplify your dessert. It really will. Okay, so we're just making this fun. Of course, we're gonna add a little more caramel there as well. And add as many cookies as you like. Now, this is for all our cookie lovers. You know, cookies are my love language. Okay? I love a good cookie. Yes, I do. Cookie-Crumble, banana pudding for the win. We're gonna add just a taste more of the caramel there. Before I hand this over to Damien, there we go. Come on out of there because we need you. Okay? We're gonna let this just sit for a little while, at least an hour, to let it come together. But the longer it sits, you know, the better it gets. Cookie-Crumble banana pudding. We'll see you back in a moment when we are preparing for our butter pecan chocolate chip cookies. Hey, it's Chef Sophie, and we're here at Pecan Beauty Supply. I'm here to grab a few things that I need, and where I know to get it from is right inside. Come with me. Welcome back to Southern Soul with a Cajun twist. Sophie's cookie closet today is going to be sweet tooth ready. We're now preparing our butter pecan chocolate chip cookies. We have our room temperature butter, 1 stick of butter. We're gonna incorporate our 1/4 cup of brown sugar. We're gonna give this a nice mix. I don't know about you, but I love butter pecan. That is a Southern style favorite, a Southern classic. Let me say that. Now, I have ran into some who disagree with me, but I beg to differ because we love butter pecan over here. It's actually my favorite, and I'm sure the ones who know me, they will truly agree that I love me some butter pecan. Now, we're going to see about getting this brown sugar because it looks like we have some runaway brown sugar. But what is your favorite? I know that this butter pecan will pair well with some butter pecan ice cream, of course, because what else you gonna marry with the butter pecan cookies? I'm saying. Now, you know I had to add a little chocolate in these cookies. I know you're like, oh my goodness, what is she doing? Yes, I had to add a little chocolate in there. Chocolate is fun, okay? It is fun. And again, this is something fun for your family, loved ones, and friends. We're building up flavors in this kitchen, okay? So we're gonna ensure that all of this is well incorporated, getting those lumps and chunks of sugar and things out of there. Yes, you can use a stand mixer. Okay, of course the mess will be limited. The mess indeed will be limited. I have a few chunks here, so I'm just gonna use my little spatula to just mash all of that out because we don't need any of that lumpy sugar in our cookies. And we see how it's just smoothing its way out. Okay, easy. Now this will only happen with room temperature butter. Okay, because if you have that butter and it's still cold, you're gonna have a problem. Okay. Now, yes, using a hand mixer is a little more work, but hey, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. Okay, so we want to get all of this butter from off of these edges because we need all of this butter to make these butter pecan cookies. So cheesecake is great. Butter pecan cheesecake. I'm a butter pecan lover. I'm not sorry. I'm just not sorry. Okay, so we're gonna make a small batch of these cookies. So we have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So all of this here is in my little measuring cup. We're gonna sift this all. Let's get this Let's see. Okay, listen, like I said, you all have to be careful because we will have a on purpose party in here playing around. Okay, look at me. I've been on my best behavior. I didn't make a mess. She come out. I'm so proud of her. Of course, we have our help today. Thank you, Damien, as always, for assisting me around this kitchen. We have a half a teaspoon of kosher salt, so we're gonna incorporate this in here as well. And we have our sugar. I want to get that shifted one more time because I don't need any lumps. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure we don't have any of those. Okay, great. I'm gonna show you something. See that? We don't need that. There we go. Thank you, Damon. I greatly appreciate it. So we're just gonna give this a nice little turn here. Okay, mix this up. All right, we're gonna add in our egg. We didn't mix it all the way, okay? We're gonna add in our egg. Now, how are we going to get the maple? That's how we're gonna get the butter pecan flavor with maple. Okay, we're gonna add in a little maple extract here. Okay, and this is about a tablespoon. I've already measured it out. This was all that I needed. So a tablespoon, thank you, Damien, of the maple extract. We have the tablespoon of the vanilla extract. Here you go. And we're going to go with a cup of our, oh, wait, let's mix the egg. Let's mix that egg up. Okay. So we're getting this nice and well incorporated. Okay, so we don't want to overbeat this. So now I'm going to remove this. I think I'm going to be fine with this for a moment. And we're going to incorporate our pecans. This is 2 cups, so we're going to do about a cup here. And we have our chocolate chips. This was about a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. So we're going to use our spatula. Here we go. We're going to use our spatula and we're just going to fold these in, okay? Fold these in real nice, okay? Look at there. And I like a nice chunky cookie, bulky, if you will, okay? Especially with these pecans and these chocolate chips and everything. The purpose of me removing the mixer is because we don't want to over mix the dough. We don't want to over mix it. So we're going to have to do a little work, okay? It's okay. Do a little work, okay? Put a little work in. Use your whiz, okay? And see how this is coming together now. We have some flour around those edges. We don't need any of that, okay? So we need to incorporate everything, okay? Just keep going. And now listen, this is already coming together like butter pecan ice cream. You know, you see how this flavor is? You see the way it's looking, okay? This is called flavor. I don't know why I'm asking, can you see? Yes, you can see. Of course you can see. My question is, when will you smell it for yourself? That's my question. When do you plan on preparing this for your family, loved ones, and friends? When we put those pecans in that oven to get roasted, that brought out some amazing flavors here. So we're just going to continue to work in this dough. We're going to prepare ourselves for the oven. Our oven is already preheated at 350, and they're going to bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Southern Soul with a Cajun twist. Sophie's Cookie Closet is bringing you butter pecan chocolate chip cookies today. So we have our mixture all together here. If your time allows you, allow your cookie dough to rest at least 30 minutes. If time allows, an hour, of course. But the longer it sits, we know the better it gets. So 24 hours is realistically the time that you will want your dough and everything to sit. I really love these. And if you want to take your butter pecan cookies up a notch, add some toffee. Add some toffee bites. When I tell you, it's going to amplify and it's going to really give you that butter pecan flavor that you're looking for. It truly will do just that. I want to give this to you, Damien. Thank you so much. And we have some of these pecans, that we're going to add right here on top, and it's just going to take it up a notch. I'm telling you, once you place those pecans in there to roast for a moment, they're going to bring out some beautiful flavors, and these cookies are going to be talked about inside of your home. Remember, you're sharing this with your family, loved ones, and friends, right? Okay, you're not going to gatekeep, right? Right, okay, because sharing is caring, okay? And listen, add as many as you like. Remove what you don't like, okay? Remove what you don't like. Create your own butter pecan recipe, okay? But this one here, I had to share it with my people. I had to share it with you all. I am sure you're going to love it. If you're a fan of butter pecan, this is one to go to, okay? This will be a family favorite. I'm here to tell you. And it's just nice and fun. I'm not going to go crazy. I know you see me piling these pecans up. I'm not going to go crazy. Because I love it. The cookie, everything just tastes so amazing. I'm telling you. So who wants to take a bite and then only gets to enjoy a piece or two of the pecan? No way. No way. Let's pile it up. Let's build us a butter pecan cookie. How about that? Okay, and there you have it, beautiful people. We're going to allow these to sit for about 30 minutes, and we're going to bake away at 350 for about 15 minutes. We're going to check them at that 15-minute mark because of their thickness and their bulkiness. We want to ensure that everything is cooked on the inside. There we have it. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back. We have our butter pecan chocolate chip cookies, our Cookie-Crumble banana pudding. Today has been nothing short of amazing. Remember, the longer it sits, the better it gets. This Cookie-Crumble banana pudding is going to put you in the mind frame of banana ice cream. It really will. The creaminess of everything just marries together so well. This caramel with the shortbread cookies. The shortbread cookies truly takes it up a notch. Butter pecan chocolate chip. The chocolate chip on the inside of these are just amazing. I really enjoy these cookies. Not too much. Just something light, something nice, something to satisfy the appetite, and it's still nice and warm. This was a beautiful experience right here. I hope that you take something from either one of these recipes and share it with your family, loved ones, and friends. In the kitchen with Chef Sophie Marie, we're building confidence on top of flavors. And today was a sweet tooth flavor overload. I enjoy these. I can hardly wait to get into these. I'm here to tell you, my favorite are the butter pecan chocolate chip cookies. And hear me when I say they're going to get devoured. I truly appreciate each and every one of my sponsors. Today has been nothing short of amazing. I'm Chef Sophie Marie. Until next time.